I just look like I got blown away. Just got electrocuted, bro. Anyway, boys, welcome back to another video. Today's video will be about a science-based lifting video. You know, if you saw me on TikTok, and if you follow me on TikTok, I do say that science-based lifting is propaganda, because it is. You know, if you lift heavy, you're gonna build muscle, and that's just proven. But I thought, why not try it out? I'm doing pull, and I'm doing Jeff Nippards pull day. The perfect pull day, as he said, for 2025. And I'm gonna go through how I feel about it. I'm gonna go through the sets, all the stuff that he says, you know. I mean, everyone listens to him, so maybe he put me on, maybe. Right guys, and for my pre-workout snack, I got 3 bananas. Okay, we're gonna avoid the fact that I nearly poked my eye with this, but I'm gonna scran these bananas, yeah. And for my pre-workout, you got the infamous hate. Look at it, bruh. Bro, this shit is the best thing that I've ever ingested before a workout. Honestly, I really recommend this. I'm not sponsored yet, but you know, we'll get there. Oh yeah. So Jeff Nippards starts off with doing close grip lat pull downs. I've never ever done this in my life, ever. So I always do wide grip lat pull down to start my workouts. He does 3 sets from 10 to 15 reps. Holy fatigue, but you know, can't blame it until I try it. I'm gonna warm up first because I've never done this exercise, see how far I can even go, and what like my maximum weight will be. So let's try this. Okay, this is not a good sign that I'm struggling on 50. I'm not struggling, but I can already feel it. I'll go up to, say, 80. I'll try 80. If that's too heavy then, honestly, because he focuses more on making sure that you get like the good stretch all the way at the top, and your shoulder blades need to be relaxed all the way, and making sure that your elbows go just do the movement, you know. So you're not going wide, you go more straight into your chest. So I'll do this for 3 sets, and yeah, let's see how it goes. Oh, managed to get 9 reps. Honestly, the stretching part honestly feels amazing. I've never felt such lat activation. Honestly, pretty good so far, you know. Not complaining. The only thing that worries me is the rep range and the set range. I don't get how 3 sets and 15 reps is optimal for muscle growth. But you know, maybe this will prove me wrong. Jeff Nippards' second exercise on his perfect back day is some form of chest supported upper back rows. Making sure your elbows are flared out, and so you contract. Jeff Nippards uses this kind of unilateral kind of things where they go perfectly in there. Unfortunately, I don't have that, so I do have a T-bar row though, which you guys can see over here. I'll be doing that as my upper back. It's chest supported. I can make sure that my elbows are flared, and I'll still go quite well. We're making sure to do three sets of this, and Jeff Nippards does 8 to 10 reps on this, which is more reasonable than 10 to 15. I was kind of surprised when I saw 10 to 15. I thought, like, you know, science-based lifters like the lower rep ranges, lower set ranges, but I think Jeff Nippards, I mean, who's gonna argue with Jeff Nippards? So I'm gonna move on to this now. I'm gonna be doing around like 50 kg for these rows. I'm trying out this new way because I usually put them quite wide. So I've started to narrow them down a bit so I can contract my scapula a bit more. And yeah, guys, let's get to work. Right, boys, that went really well. I mean, I usually do T-bar rows in my split anyway. It's always my second exercise, but this time I did 3 sets. I usually do 2 sets. Honestly, the same rep range I've had all around through the 3 sets that I did 8 to 7 reps throughout the whole 3 sets. And his third exercise is close grip low rows. As you guys can see here, I'm about to do some, but now, look, I've got a bone to pick, yeah? 3 sets, but 15 to 20 reps. Who the hell does 20 reps? I'm not gonna argue with the guy. I just want to see how, obviously, science-based lifters lift, and obviously Jeff Nippards is a very big staple in that community. So, you know, we're gonna try some, and I'll give you guys some feedback afterwards, how I feel, you know, and what's the difference between 2 sets to failure versus these 3 sets of 15 to 20 reps. I was actually wrong. Jeff Nippards does 2 sets of them close grip rows. For my first set, I did 70 kilograms because I was like, okay, I'm gonna have to do lower because I'm gonna have to do more reps. And I only got to like 12 reps. So I lowered it down to 60, making sure I do partials at the end once I'm finished, making sure I stretch all the way out, get as much up to failure as possible. And after that, I did around 13 reps of, what's it called, on 60 kilograms. And now Jeff Nippards does rear delts. So, but most people, when they do rear delts, they mostly use the reverse pec deck. I'm also one of them. But when I first ever started training for like a few months, I used to always get 2 cables and I forgot what they're called. See, my brain's blanking now. Like, I think they're like cable extensions? I don't know, I'm lost. But yeah, we're gonna hit some of them. I'll be demonstrating them, how to do them, make sure I get that full stretch, making sure I go as far back as possible to get the stretch of that rear delt. And yeah, guys, we'll be doing a few sets of this. I think I need to check how many sets I do. Be right back. Just checked, I'm doing 15 to 20 reps again. I don't know what this rep range is. I thought that was for like toning your muscle or something. Anyway, Still gonna do it 3 sets, 15 to 20 reps. Let's see how it goes. This exercise, you level these just above shoulder height. Make sure that this ball is reaching your shoulder, not too far down, but also not too far up. Make sure it's like just straight in between. And you're not going to be using any attachments for this machine, for this exercise. It's going to be just these handles. Make sure that they extend like this, go behind like this, stretch out, and go, boom. All the way out, and then go all the way back in, stretch, and then go like that. Should be perfect. This is the last exercise for back. Jeff Nippards does, for his upper traps, he does shrugs. He does 4 sets of this, by the way, which is just outrageous to me. I don't think I've ever done 4 sets of anything in my life, apart from maybe like bench press. He does 15 to 20 reps, 4 sets, and I'm pretty sure this is his last back exercise. So let's get into it. Honestly, my back is looking insane today. Honestly, Jeff Nippards, mate, I'm sorry for everything that I said about science-based lifting. But Jeff Nippards then proceeds to do 2 bicep exercises. He does a barbell curl, and then after this, we'll be hitting some preacher machine curls. So let's get into it. First, we got was the science-based lifting from Jeff Nippards, the best back day for 2025. It is 2026, but Jeff Nippards hasn't posted any back videos since 2025. So, you know, I tried to do this pull day, and overall results, great pump. I felt good in the gym, honestly. I didn't feel too tired, and overall, it was a great workout. You know, sometimes I feel like, you know, 4 sets is a bit too much. Personally, I will still stick to my 2 sets to failure. But honestly, it wasn't too bad. I'll probably be eating now. I'm gonna go eat something. And then I've got work, unfortunately, guys. Even though I do content on TikTok and YouTube, you know, I still have to work a job for some income. But yeah, guys, I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.